Sponsored by Marshfield Chevrolet.
Daybreak on the lake, it's back. It may be over 100 degrees outside all week, but there's no better place to be than the cool waters of Lake Taneycomo, where that water stays about 45 degrees all year round. But the only thing cooler than that water is pulling trout into your boat. Here's how we did it. Here with Brian Thompson from Captain B's Guide Service down here, and we're on Lake Taneycomo today, Brian.
That's right.
Yeah,
cool water lake around this area.
Very glad to be down here on a really hot day where it's going to be over 100 degrees. That's very nice to hear. We're fishing for trout today.
Rainbow and brown trout. Where we're going to fish is in the trophy area. So there's special regulations in the trophy area. No soft plastics, no scented baits, artificial only. The hooks that I use are barbless hooks, so we do have to keep the rod bent in order to keep that hook in their mouth. They're trying to shake it out just as soon as you get a hook in them. I leave about 2 feet of line out from my rod tip to the float. What we're actually casting is the float. That's the heaviest part of our setup today. So when you get ready to cast, if you would, lay everything in the water behind you. And that'll help load up the rod as well as add a little moisture to it so it'll cast a little further. When you cast out, you want to keep your rod tip down because you have a lot more travel when it comes time to set the hook.
Well, what do you know,
I'm just going
right
to grab
here.
the net real quick. So you can see, take your time getting them in. As long as you keep that rod bent, odds are we're going to get them in. The more tugging and pulling you do and everything, and you're going to make that hole in their mouth bigger, and then the hook will come out. If you get them on the surface, slide that rod over my head. He goes right into the net.
You make it look easy, Captain B.
Barbless hook comes out real easy. Beautiful Taneycomo trout.
That's what we're working with there.
Now you know what you say when you let them go?
What's that?
Catch you later.
This guy. Comedian and fishing guide. Or I'm going to try my hand at it. So do we want to be on opposite sides or the same side here?
I like to keep everybody casting out of the same side of the boat, the port side of the boat. So when you get ready to cast, 45 degrees ahead of your place in the boat, back to where you are in the boat, and then back out again. They just go up and grab them, swim off, grab the next one, swim along, grab the next one. And when they feel the restriction of our float, as they pull it under, they're gonna let go real quick. You've gotta be fast. So I like to keep my arm at a 90-degree angle, and it's kind of like starting a weed eater or a blower. That quick snap right there. So I do want a little looseness in my line. You don't want it tight. If it's tight, then we start dragging that over towards us. As soon as it goes under, you'll see, how quick they let go. There you go, hit him, reel. Keep the rod bent. Just take your time. That's gonna be a pretty one there, Jesse. All that work, and then now you gotta do it again. Huh? We may have to go to commercial break while you're reeling this in.
Oh yeah.
There you go. Get him on the surface, then you can kind of
There we go.
keep him up.
We got the net for that.
Right in the net.
Come on now. Boom.
Between 12 and 20 inches in the trophy area, we've got to let them go.
Pretty good day at the office. Oh, hang on now. You thought I was going to drop him, didn't you? You thought.
There you go. And we're going to work him back and forth into the water.
Let him
Make
do
sure
his
that we
thing.
get that oxygenated water back into his gills, like CPR for the fish. Rainbow and brown trout. They put 600,000 rainbows in here annually versus 10,000 browns.
How cool is this water right now, you think?
45. The water coming over the rocks, shoving a bunch of oxygen into the water, and that's why the trout want to come up into that little run, knock scuds and midge off of the moss. So they've provided with food as well as a large amount of oxygen, is why that's such a popular spot.
I mean, you like eating trout?
Me?
Yeah. They're good?
It's not bad.
Yeah?
There's a lot of bones.
Not your first choice?
No, you can pop those crappie or walleye in your mouth just, one at a time after they're filleted and fried.
It's more for sport then.
For
I
me,
get
it is.
Yeah. All right, Brian, we get it. You're showing off. I'm the one that these people have to see every day, and I don't know if I'm going to live this down if I get down too far on the scoreboard.
Now, Jesse, you've got to realize too, I've got them trained.
Oh yeah.
There he is, there he is. Don't worry, Jesse, I do that for the kids too. Oh, that's a pretty decent one. There we go. Oh, hook's already out.
Okay, well that makes it easy. Oh, hey now.
Whopper, fish down.
Hey, guy. Come on now. Hey,
Now
now.
you're going to get to see how slippery they are. That's-
Hey, now. Come on.
You're getting all this?
Oh, hang on now. Be right there. Got him. All right. We got him. Caught him twice. Don't mind that. Oh, hang on. Give it a kiss goodbye.
I don't know that any trout deserves that.
Very sweet kiss to let him go.
You should have, yeah, I agree with the captain there. I don't think any trout deserves that. But also, the fish should have had its own score. It got 1 point.
I did. I got one, and then I lost a point when I dropped it, but I caught it again. That counts as 2, so I got 2. 4
No,
to 2.
I don't think that counts as 2. I think that is the fish's point for
okay. Fish gets it?
escaping you.
That's
The
fair.
fish gets the point.
Well, we'll take that to the rules committee. We'll see,
Yeah.
see what they think. Every week, we're showing your fishing photos here. Here's one from our very own photojournalist, Chris Edson. A nice-looking smallmouth bass he and his son Oliver caught at Pomme de Terre. You can submit your fishing pictures right now. Just go to the Weather Photos tab under the Weather tab on our website at ozarksfirst.com. We'd love to show those off every Thursday for you through September.
All right, and share your photos with us. We'll be right back with more Daybreak.